Because I'm a guy. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I just got a message from my from Dank, one of our subscribers, and he just got back from the hospital. You guys know him. He'll come on just in a minute, I hope. Yeah, because I'm not sure if I have another way to get a hold of him, but I just saw that he posted. I fell asleep. I'll get that out of the way right now. I'm like, there he is. There he is. What's up, man? What happened? They got you on some Vicodins, some Norcos. Huh. That's the only good thing about getting hurt, getting the pain drugs. At least that's what I was. But I hate getting hurt. You're just a kid, man. When you're that little, man, you just bounce right back. It's bullshit. They don't give you shit. It's like, man, what, you're making me go down the block and buy some fentanyl off my neighbor? Come on, man. You should. Nah, really. Call them and they'll call you in a script because, that's what that's for. You're not going to be addicted to it, taking it just for your pain. Also, Vicodin is on like Norcos or Percodan, whatever. Not Vicodin, that type of shit. It works better. I mean, you can take like 5 at once and get high, right? But if it's for pain, really, you're hurt. Because I've been hurt a lot. Really, you have to take 2 every 4 hours, exactly how it says, and it fucking works so good. So you were driving? Or you were what? You were riding? Driving? Was it? Because I mean, I'm not gonna make fun of you. Right? Okay, that's happened to me. Don't feel bad. You want to know what happened to me once? Real quick, and I didn't just to take your pain off, and that you won't feel that bad. I was riding my bike, and I heard someone yelling my name, right? And you know how you could park right on the side of the street? And I looked back, right? No, it wasn't even, that was a different one. I was just riding my bike and I was looking down and watching my pedals because I got a new like sprocket or something. And all of a sudden I was riding on the side and I fucking ran right in the car. It was a parked cop car. He lived there, so there was no one in it. And I fucking flew up on the trunk and shit, my bike crashed. I was like, shit, no one saw me, so I fucking bolted. I didn't get hurt. So you went to the hospital and they gave you how many stitches? Fuck, man. Call them and say, look, I've been eating Tylenol. And because Tylenol and ibuprofen is not good to eat a lot of. They should have given you narcotics. They should. Oh my God. Hey, Chris. Dank got in a fucking crash on his bike this morning. Look, read that. Oh my God. You're going to never be able to grow a beard. My dog had that. My dog, she could never grow hair right there that looked gray. It was cute. But no, that sucks. That's not funny, dude. I wrecked on we were just talking about bikes. It was on your electric bike, huh, Dank? Thanks. dude, I was just looking at bikes, literally thinking about you. That's so weird. All three of us, we just know, man. It's so fucking weird. I knew. It does suck, but you're a kid. You'll be all right. Oh my god! Like in your time, like oh, it went in that far to where they had to do one. No, no, yeah. It's just a regular yeah. It's kind of got the fat tires, but it's an electric bicycle. And me and Dank, my sister and my niece just got one, and Dank was telling me he got one, and me and him were talking about I'm getting one. They're $800. I got a bike. My bike right now is fucked up because I crashed. I ran right into a car because I was on the fucking thing, and he was only looking that way because to drive and pull out, and I knew he wasn't gonna look over at me and see me, right? And I had a walk signal and everything. So I thought I'll go behind him, right? So as soon as I'll let him go, it'll naturally happen, and then I'll be able to cross. But he at the last minute stopped, looked at me and stopped, and I ran right into him. And I still have a floating bone right here. If I sit it down wrong, it hurts so bad. It goes 0 to like 1,000,000. Anyway, I'm sorry, Dank. Oh my God, did you have to pick it up? Did you pick it up? I had a 50cc, but I had a 250 later on. I had a Indian's 50cc. But hang on, you can actually legally ride one if it's under. They have 48cc ones for bikes, gas ones. Anyway, you guys, listen. I was thinking about this, Dank, and I'm sorry. I want to let's talk to Dank about this. Yeah, what did you get some fucking Oh, right. They had to get the inside stitched and then the next layer stitched, right? That's what you mean by inside and outside, right? Did you hit gravel and have to layer down, or did you exactly, huh? You laid it down, but you went sprawling forward, right? Like Superman style, like on your, that's what happened to me on my bike. God, yeah, that sucks, Dank. I'm sorry. And you can't. What can you do? I mean, your chin. I don't know, man. Right, Chris? Me and Chris are older, so we know, man. We fucking were there. We don't do it now. But still, you weren't doing nothing hot rodding around. I mean, what happened? You hit just some dirt. You were on. I mean, because you weren't jumping, and I mean, it's not like you crashed fucking around. It's just an accident, right? Oh, you hit a car. So, I'm sorry. I was thinking that it was so you couldn't brake because of the fucking sand, right? So this asshole was gonna pull out and didn't look even your way at all, right? I bet that's what happened. And so you had to try and stop at the last minute and you went down, or no? Or were you going down a hill and then crashed? And then went sprawling over the handlebars forward and just fucking right on your chin, you know? Probably got your hands fucking road gravel stuck in them. Oh, I hate getting wrecked on a bike. I hate crashing my bicycle. Oh, it's the worst. Or motorcycle. Okay, now. Oh my God. So, oh, so you just rode to the hospital? Did you grab the chunk? I mean, I guess there's nothing you can do. They just had to stretch it and do it. I mean, you'll be all right. Dank, brother. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what happened. To me. Exactly. I. That's not. You know. There's no excuse. There's no. We all have done it. I mean, it just happened. I. I've ran into more non-moving cars than moving cars because if it's moving, I'll notice it. Right. I've ran into parked cars. It's dangerous getting a bike again. You know, yeah. Well, I won't. You guys, I live on the highway. It's just like my town is so small. I don't want to drive on the side of the highway on a bike. I don't like that at all. You know what I mean? And oh man, fucking headache. Um, man, I'm sorry, Dank. Right? Hey, I wonder if they had if the helmets do they strap around and then you have like a chin strap or no? Well, you didn't bite your tongue off. I mean, here's what you got to do, Dank. It's done. It happened. Okay. There's no point in thinking woulda, shoulda, coulda, any of that crap. It's just you're there. It's like when you're in jail. You're there, idiot. I don't wear helmets though, but I will now. I would now. You know, right? I would now, just because people are idiots, not necessarily because of me. I wrecked twice, or I fell. I wrecked a few times on my bike, but twice I was just sitting still, standing at the crosswalk, trying to wait and for it to change, and then I fall down and I can't reach, and I look like an idiot and shit. Dude, what if your jaw would have been sewn shut, Hank? Think about that, you guys. Oh, really? I'll have to check that out. That is something I can get behind. Huh. I'm afraid to actually I've been shopping for a four-wheeler until Dank told me to get an electric bike and so did my sister, and so I thought that was a like a divine thing. So now I'm rethinking it. Nah. Dank, think about it. What if you would have fucking broke your jaw too? Or instead, whatever, and you had to wire your mouth shut for like 4 months or 9 months and eat out of a straw. That would suck. So, hey, at least you got that, and your jaw didn't break. You're lucky nothing broke. You're lucky you have such a hard ass fucking head. How are the girls, Chris? Oh, you guys, listen. When I was driving, yeah. Let me listen to this, you guys. Cool, Chris. Listen, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Before I forget, when I go from here, Joshua Tree down to Palm Springs, you go around. It's like you go down. I'm at like 5,000 feet, and you go down to sea level within like a half an hour. It's like fucking a grade. I'm like, I'm waiting for this to flood so I have beachfront property. But no. Anyway, I go down into Palm Springs, and on the way down there, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I know, because I just read it. Oh, this lady, well, all of a sudden my stepdad was driving me, and this lady almost hit us and swerved around us and was driving really weird. And he's like, what a dumb bitch and shit. And I was like, I know, that's weird. She must be having a fucking, she could be having a seizure or something, you know, because that happened once. And then so she went out of sight, right? She passed us, and it's curvy, so she went on a sight. And I was telling Brad a story of when we were driving, and a car in front of us went around a curve and flipped, and we watched him do it. And right when we came around the car, I go, "What if we came around? She's gonna flip. Watch." And when we came around the corner, she did flip. Her car was flipped, and it was on fire. And I'm like, "Pull over!" I fucking jumped out, dude. I fucking busted her window, and to get her out, right? There was the other guys. They didn't even know what to do. I'm like, "Give me that fucking thing." I busted the window out, and it's like, you remember that movie with Sylvester Stallone where it like fills it immediately with styrofoam or whatever, and you're just or whatever. And anyway, this thing, she ended up on her side because I had a cut through. I'm like, who has a razor? Some worker guy had a razor knife, and I just started cutting through this fucking shit to get to her, right? I didn't know what the fuck, and the shit was on fire, getting ready to blow up. And I dragged her out finally, right? I got her out. She was passed out, whatever. And then I was like, all right, here, I gotta go, because I had to make my thing, right? I'm like, and I ran back, I gave him the thing, and I ran back to the thing. I'm like, go, Brad. Because everyone, I'm like, well, I mean, I gotta get to the clinic, man. So I saved this bitch's life. I did. And there, I couldn't believe how much bags, because she had must have had side airbags, seat airbags, airbags here, there. It knocked her into the other seat. It was like the fucking airbags did damage to the chick. But Brad's like, we can't just leave. I'm like, dude, we didn't even see it. I don't want to be a witness. And he's like, yeah, I mean, I'm like, go. And I never even thought about it again. And then Brad was saying something, or I said something around my sister, and my sister's like, what? You saved some lady's life and you didn't tell me about it or tell anyone about it? And I'm like, yeah, it's called integrity. You know, humility. You do something not just to tell people, yeah, look what I did. I saved this lady's life. No, I did it because it's the right thing to do. I don't need anyone to confirmation that I wouldn't save a person's life. I don't give a fuck what color they are or any kind of thing like that. I mean, I just did it, and then I was like, okay, I gotta go. You know, these people are here. Let's go. I don't want to get caught stuck here. None of them would do it, though. You guys know how much times I've been around death, right? Like how many people have died around me and all this kind of stuff. And a few of them were car accidents, which I was in with them. So, it was just like, I just walked up. It was just like, boom, boom, crack, pulled her out. Like after these guys were just standing there, didn't know what to do. And it was just like second nature. I just dragged her out, set her there. And I'm like, let's go. It was funny. Her car did land. No, it landed on its roof. That's right. Or did it land on its wheels? I don't know. But yeah, my sister's like, why don't you save some lady's life? And you didn't even say nothing to me? I'm like, what am I gonna do? Walk up to you and go, oh, look at what happened, or this happened. And she goes, yeah. I was like, oh. I go, I didn't really think about it. I don't know. Shit happens all the time, man. You know what was bullshit, you guys? When I lived in Hollywood, there was a guy I had right there on Hollywood and Vinyl. Right there, I remember I was catching the I know. You see some bum dude, like, all of a sudden, he's fucking full on EMT, just like, And it's not only just the knowledge, the skill set of like administering CPR or making a tourniquet or whatever the case may be, you know, like, man, in fact, one of those people would probably be better off because you get these old rich people. Oh my God, there was this, people are evil, you guys. I was watching this thing this morning, especially if you're a kid, right, Dank? A little baby in a seat. And also it burns you with, I could smell it when I cut that lady out before the car got too much on fire. I could smell the gunpowder from the deployment of the airbags. I've never been in a wreck with airbags. Never. I've been in a lot of wrecks, but not with airbags for some reason. I got in a wreck. They had airbags, but they didn't work. Like they had already been deployed, and then it was a used car. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even care. I honestly, Pompeii my ass, motherfucker. I'm not afraid, you guys. Like death is like dangling a fucking something really neat that I want in front of me. Like, going out of here, man. Do you think I like living here? I don't go outside. Everyone's in masks. There's nothing. I'm like, what are you fucking scared of? Fuck, man. If less than 1% gets it, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Why would not the people that have it, if it's less than 1%, why don't they wear the mask and then the rest of the 99% of the fucking world not wear the mask? I live in Cali where you still have to wear the mask. I don't go anywhere though. And it's like, you're wearing a mask. If I'm sick, if you're worried about me not wearing a mask, you're wearing a mask. So don't worry. Like, people do they not have common fucking sense? I mean, a 2-year-old knows that. A 2-year-old. My niece is like 6 and is like, no, well, how are we gonna build an immunity for next year's flu? That's what she asked me. I said, oh, exactly. My fucking 6-year-old niece is smarter than the whole American public. I just ask them, like, you guys are, I don't want to be like, come at them like you're idiots. But then I think about this, you guys. I see Mandela effects people don't see. I've seen some, you guys know, I've seen some crazy ass shit. Okay, I've seen a demon in real, like, you know, not just a ghost like thing, a real thing. I've seen that. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've done a lot of stuff. I've been a lot of places. I died for 3 minutes. I mean, I'm just saying that it's so complicated and not though. It's not though. Here's what, do you want to know what happens? Yeah. Yep. You know what else? Well, you know what happens? I have pixels always. I always do. Like if I go out and look at the blue sky, right? It's all colors, pixels. I can see them everywhere. I don't know if it's because that's how we see, or I don't know. But I see pixels. I think it's, and it's people that get stoned, people that smoke weed. Oh my God, my friend Shauna has gotten some really fucking good footage of some scary ass UFOs. But I don't know if they're real. I don't know. I did have an encounter, me and Chad, my dead best friend, my best friend that's dead, that overdosed. He, in Colorado, he and I saw a UFO. But I wasn't sure if it was triangular. It didn't have a glowing middle, although probably it did. Now, if you watch Heliofont, okay, iPet Goat 2, I got kicked out of the store for telling people. Yeah, well, I don't know. People are just rude to me because I don't wear them. I mean, like I will wear a mask in a place, but I don't like it. Like I don't. It's stupid. I don't go around saying it. Oh, what I was gonna say is, how do I know that? Because I look at guys that are like that I would hang out with normally, right? And they're like, fuck yeah, fuck this, you know. And they're normal people that I would hang out with that are like, fuck the government and shit. Um, they're wearing masks and they're like dead fucking serious. They're looking at me like I killed their grandma and shit, right? And it's like they do that to me. And they fucking surround me and they heckle me and they harass me till I leave. And it's like, I just need to pick up some food and I'm out of here, right? You're all wearing masks. You're safe. Now, I carry a bandana, but still they do get weird at me. And I ask them, I even say, dude, do you even know anyone that's sick or ever know anyone that knows anyone that knows anyone? Because according to laws, 6 degrees of separation, you know everyone on the planet that ever lived on the planet. Think about that. You know 6 degrees of separation. Within 6 people, you've met everyone on the planet. Okay? That's a fact. JFK. Did you meet JFK? I guarantee within 6 people you did. Elvis. Anybody. Gandhi. Within 6 people you've met Gandhi. Because you probably met someone that got a handshake from a president, like Kennedy or someone. Then he met Gandhi. So that's only 2 degrees of separation, right? You guys feel me on this? Do you understand what 6 degrees of separation is? It's a small world after all. No, but we're that close. So think about it. Okay. JFK, you know, my grandpa shook his hand. So I'm 1 degree away from JFK. That's pretty cool. So then JFK, who has he? He fucked Marilyn Monroe. So basically I fucked her almost. Nah, but you know what I'm saying. She's 2 people away from me now. My grandpa met JFK. JFK fucked Marilyn Monroe. So I'm only 2 degrees from Marilyn Monroe. And that's pretty cool. I mean, if you think about it. Hey, so I don't want to say the date, but yeah, I guess it don't matter. That fucking bullshit scam that they had where they, and it was also a ritual. Those of you that are old enough to remember 9/11, I know where I was. And I know how it changed. Everything changed. December 10th or September 10th, 2001, what was different, you guys? It was so different. When it turned to 2002, December 12th, September 12th, it was no longer American. That day, everybody had an American flag. Like, everybody. You couldn't buy. They were sold out. I looked down my street, just American flags. People were pissed. But here's the thing. One of them hits. Okay, you're talking stunt maneuvers that no one could do. Especially in a Pentagon one. Like this corkscrew and through under this overpass. There's just no way. It's like the magic bullet theory before the Mandela effect had Jackie blowing. Now Jackie blows JFK's brains out right here. Boom! And she has a little, probably like a little Walther or a little like Derringer. Yeah. Just like everything, even an assassination, you want to have a backup. However, speaking of Kennedy's and assassinations, and not JFK, but Robert Kennedy, his brother, got assassinated by who? Some guy? Sirhan. But there was another guy that showed up to kill him too. Think about this. Bobby Kennedy, when they assassinated him, 2 people showed up to kill him. 2 different people hired assassinations on him, hired hits on him on the same night. It's like, what, do I get paid? He's dead, right? What am I supposed to do? That's not what it was, but you're right. Yeah, what he was doing is he's moving to United States notes rather than Federal Reserve notes. I have one, a $5 one. And the mob, because he was gonna break up the CIA coke runner thing, and then he also wanted to. So the mob was pissed. The mob, there was like the Federal Reserve wanted him out because he was literally printing money, and he literally told them, take the national debt and take your little fucking Federal Reserve and fuck you. That's what he said. And they killed him within 7 days. But he also spoke about this trafficking and shit, the human trafficking. And that his last speech, that he lays it all out, man. It's scary. It is scary, doesn't he? Have you heard the speech? His very last speech before he died? He's a lot like Trump. They didn't want him because everyone was afraid because he was Catholic, really Catholic. I mean, I love Jackie O. The world loved Jackie O. I met Randy Weaver and his daughter from Ruby Ridge. They wrote a book, and they shot his wife with their baby in their arms, killed them, and then shot his 10-year-old in the back. The CIA or the FBI or some shit. It was a government provocateur agent that like just for weed or something stupid. It was so dumb. He wanted to saw his shotgun off some or something. And he's like, fine, I don't, for a couple $100. And he did it. And then so they like, they shot his kid. It was just sad. I don't know. But anyway, Dank, are you on here or what, man? Poor guy. You need to call your doctor and say, man, I am in fucking pain. There's so many still. I didn't even know how many, how dirty the swamp had become. We've let it be. What did Ben? I think it was Thomas Jefferson that said, every now and then, in order for liberty to flourish, the tree of liberty must be watered with the blood of tyrants and patriots. Thomas Jefferson said that. That means don't just sit around and think you're gonna just get freedom handed to you on a silver fucking platter. You're gonna fight for it every fucking minute of every day. And anyone that would trade security for freedom deserves neither. Thomas Jefferson. That's a fact. Motherfucker. Oh, I'll give up my guns if you. It's like, okay, everyone give up your guns. Okay, what if I don't? Well, we're gonna send guys with guns to get your gun. Well, who are you better than me? Let's see it, right? If you can just do something, poof, on the spot, maybe, right? Show me a magic trick. Otherwise, you know better than me. Let me tell you something smart about me, you guys. I want to tell you about me. Listen. A wise man can play the fool, but a fool cannot play wise. Think about that. And that's a fact. And that's an insight into my life as a fool. I got more smart. Secret. Who is divided we fall? I'm a 33rd degree Freemason. So like, well, they let girls in that? Aren't you a fucking shouldn't you be in the sisterhood of the Eastern Star? Right? Yeah, you can really do some, like digging that Gothard tunnel, man. They pissed off some burial grounds, and this has happened where whole towns. Oh, this is what I was getting into before I fell asleep yesterday. With you guys, there's whole towns that get. You brought this up, Chris. I think. Dank, are you on here? Where the fuck are you? Anyway, poor guy. He's only 19 or 17, so he'll be all right. Shit, man, I was so crazy back then. I'm a crazy motherfucker back then. Do you think the people know the masks are bullshit or what? Like, are people not dumb? I know, right? Hey, you know what? I watched just this morning. I'm not. I'm an anarchist, right? When Trump says anarchist, he doesn't know what he's talking about, really. Okay, right? You guys know that. But I'm an anarchist. I just don't believe. Just like I say, why can one man tell another man that his morals, right? Like, no, I'm not gonna hurt anyone, but I believe more in vigilante justice. If you were my neighbor, we'd be a lot closer to our neighbors, though. But like when I was young, we had neighbor parties, and everyone knew their neighbor. Everyone gave their neighbor a house key. But we didn't really lock our doors. I mean, it was just like whatever, It was so cool. We had block parties, awesome. Summer, all the kids. We'd bring a TV out, or we'd read stories and shit. My mom would pop popcorn out in the yard. We'd put blankets out and shit. It was fun. Oh, anarchist is simply no. It's simply no government. Just simply No government, period. Nothing, no governing body. No one can tell anyone else what to do. Right? It's like you can do whatever you want. You just can't hurt anyone else, because then you're violating their right. Yeah, it's that simple. It's like, look, you're violating my rights. I'm not violating yours. So just do whatever you want. Just don't impede someone else to do whatever they want. Like, I don't know. It's like we're all adults here. I think we can figure this one out. Like, you walk through this way and you walk through this way. How about that? And it's just so they've made what they've done is made so much busy work and busy little things in our head, and we make them too because they push the fear and anxiety in us, and so therefore we have to have these little things to not be always scared. So they've got us occupied, and that's a one hell of a word now that I say it out loud. They've got our mind occupied. Think about that. Over nonsense. That's the whole thing. These rabbit holes we chase, and then they're endless. That's the nonsense that they're talking about, or that we're talking about. They're sending us into endless rabbit holes. Meanwhile, they're siphoning off our fucking human secret energy that God gave us, whatever it is, right? The secret energy to life. Yeah, I noticed that too. You know what else I noticed? I noticed also that the more you make, the easier your job is. When you move up in a company, like start out at and then as you move up, the easier and shit is. And you get way more money. You're like, what? All right. But that's great. It'll be never the same again like it was before 9/11. And now I believe this Wu flu bullshit is another marker in time. But I also believe that it's a not dry yet, and that it's the retro causality, the pebble ripple effect. So I think 9/11 was a ripple effect, a stone, right, and where it rippled out, and then I think this Wu flu is certainly one. 2012 may have been one too. Maybe 12 or 13. 2012, whenever the Aztec calendar ended. I mean, because the Hopis, there was other. I'm sorry. Well, you know who invented it, right? Not necessarily. Well, what do you think the masks are? They're ushering us into AI. AI. I can't see people's mouths if they're smiling or if they're like. And what are you hiding? I don't like it. I don't even go outside. I run to the store and get my shit and run home because I do not. Everybody's fucking evil. And they're all a bunch of fucking it's like, oh my God. It's like the conformity. I can't. I'm like throwing up when I'm out there. All of it. So anti-American. I don't even recognize my own country. And I fought for this country, not in the army, but there's other ways to fight for a country other than the army. Well, yeah, I know, but other people around the earth are saying you guys are getting mind fucked. We can see it from here. Because you know how hard it is to see something from the inside looking out versus the outside looking in. Everyone around the world's like, you guys are fucked. Plus, they've already been through socialism and communism. They know the signs. So, like, you guys are going down, man. I know they're laughing. Trust me, they are saying exactly that. But we're saying, look, we go down, you go down, so you better fucking shut up. Don't laugh. Right? It's like everyone in the world's going, America's finally getting what they fucking deserve, man. Those bastards. Exactly. That's how much I don't care about government. Like, everyone goes, you're a Trumpster. Yeah, I think he's very funny. I think he's a great president. He's so fucking funny. Listen to what he said today. I started just cracking the fuck up. He goes, he goes, you know, I just heard the first 5 minutes. This was the hell of it. He goes, you know, he was giving a rally in Vegas, I think. And he goes, you know, I think I'm gonna, so everyone's going, 4 more years, right? And then they quiet down, right? And he goes, yeah, well, I'm really, you know, how about 8 more years, yeah? How about 3 terms? Fuck that 2-term shit, right? And everyone's like, yeah. And then he goes, hey, are they out there? Is that the term? I mean, the news, the fake news back here. They always get their heads explode when I say that, because I like to see that, and then I watch their heads explode. It's funny. I was just laughing my ass off, man. Like, who says that? The president just fucks with them, man. Because, you know, they take everything so serious. He's gonna be a dictator. He said 3 terms and it's only 2. Like, you know, they're that dumb. And really, and he's like, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding me? You know? I don't even know why he's doing what he's doing. That's the only thing. I'm like, why? If I was a billionaire, okay, a billionaire with jets and yachts and a fucking Miss Universe wife, okay, wouldn't you be sailing around the world and having the best of everything? I mean, instead he picks the worst job in the whole world. The worst job in the whole world. The worst. Like, the most hated motherfucker in the world. He said, I'll do it. And I'll donate my paycheck. I don't want to get paid. There you are. Are you okay? Dude, you got hit in the head. When did it happen? You got to be careful. I know you say that, but he already had power, Chris. He had power. Okay, well, you slept already then, right, Dank? So you don't have a concussion, is all I'm asking. Right there, man. Boom! God, that sucks. Pain, you gotta call your doctor and say, man, it hurts so bad I can't even fucking sleep. I didn't get a wink of sleep. Tell him, man, I need some strong shit. And you do, and use it just like it says, and it'll work good on you. Then he'll give you some muscle relaxers and some like Vicodins or something. You'll be fine. I mean, it'll help. Trust me. Drink water too for your muscles. My muscles do that because I'm not drinking enough fucking water. I hate it. It hurts. Sometimes I get it in the back of my foot. In the morning, I'll stretch. Oh, in my legs. And then, all the way up the back of my legs turn into like the size of a softball, and it's like and I have to get off my bed and try and like walk around, drag my foot around like a fucking hobbled person. Oh, I go because I have all these dead friends and my mom, and they're in my head, right? Or they're in heaven or wherever they're at. They're in the ether. And so I talk to them, and I guess they can see out of my eyes because I'm like, okay, what movie do you guys want? I'm like, all right, trying to think of what movie to watch. And I'm like, what do you guys want to watch? Because I was talking to literally my mom and my best friend, and my dog was there. Like, just a few people that were dead that were all there. Yes, a banana, they say, or something. But yeah, and that every and water, but magnesium, yeah, yeah, that's a banana, right? Or something. Anyway, so they left me at Aunt and Uncle Edna and Charles. Edna and Charles. They were the ones who had left in charge. No. Anyway, Dank, man, you're 17. You got a whole lot of fucking eating shit. I'm scared of my bike now. Oh, really? Where does it hurt? Which muscle? Your hamstringer? That's fucked up. Really? Dude, ligaments. You could have pulled your AC, or fucked your ACL up. What muscles hurt? Where does it hurt? Knees? Your ligament is probably, that's what hurt worse than breaking bones is your ligaments. I did my ligament. I'll bet you tore your ACL, dude. You better go back. You better go back to the hospital. I'm not fucking around. They were probably just looking for yeah, and they can't totally tell until it's totally not. When it's so swollen, they can't tell. You're gonna have to go back. You're gonna have to first. I would get painkillers, and you've got to tell them about it, and maybe you'll go in and put. I had to put my leg. Actually, it was my bicycle accident. I had to put my leg in a weird way, because it was my knee, and I had to put it in a weird way where they took X-rays of it, and yeah, it was broke or whatever. And it's only going to get worse. And even if not your body, like if one side, I've known this just from experience and stuff, is that if you fuck up like one side, one knee, then you'll automatically, and you don't fix it or whatever, you'll automatically overcompensate, and then it fucks up other things, right? Like you're crooked, man. It's weird. But yeah, you should go back. Cool. My little phone sucks. No. I can never see it like I could on my computer. Holy shit. Yeah, I remember I know it. Huh. Oh, are you cool, Dank? Yeah, they'll hook you up. Be like, I haven't slept. I'm in pain. Dude, you really need it. It's fucked when you really need it. It works when you really need it, though. It does. Yeah. You were laid up for a month on it, Lord Fry? Dang. Man, my knees. I have arthritis in my fucking knees. It sucks. Oh, I know, right? Dude. I used to have one of those sword canes, right? It turned into a fucking, like, the blade was like that long on it. Now the blade was maybe that long. But yeah, it was my cane. Someone owed me money for weed, and I went and took that from them because they couldn't pay me. That's a very good idea. Because actually, I took White Dragon Kung Fu for 2 years, and I took Jiu-Jitsu for 2 years, and I was young when I took those. I mean, I was like 15, maybe, 13, 14, 15. I don't know. 10 to 15, those 5 years. But I mean, the Kung Fu was every night. I think it was either 5 or 6 nights a week, and it was like 4 hours a night. And there was like 12 people in my class. It was White Dragon Kung Fu. And everyone, we didn't spar with pads, we sparred without them. And everyone had a partner except me. So I had to team up always with the fucking sensei, and he would beat my ass, right? Because I was an asshole too. So he beat my ass, but I learned more than anybody. Anyway, so my mom would pick me up. I'd have a black guy, split lip, whatever. My mom's like, I'm paying for this? What the fuck? I'm like, Mom, trust me, I'm learning a lot. I learned discipline because my dad was out of the picture at that point. And I'm like, Mom, it's a discipline thing. We did an hour of Tai Chi and then 3 hours of Kung Fu every night. 6 nights, 5 or 6 nights a week. And so I was down. I did it for 2 years, and I was good. We went to, you had to do a kata, is what they were called. It's like a dance where you do these different things in Kung Fu. And Tai Chi is all about spiritual balance and shit. But you have these certain things. It's like a dance, right? It's almost like, it's beautiful, really. I mean, I just remember learning how to do it and then concentrating on the energy and things. But we would do that to get your sash. There's no belts in Kung Fu. You get a sash for levels. But there was different katas that you did to pass to the next level or whatever. And fuck, man. What? Trying to think of what the stuff that I use. My sister sells natural oils, right? doTERRA oils, right? So that's what I use for all my fucking ailments, and they work better than anything, Of course they do. It's the real deal, like, and it's not just like the plant; it's actually extracted oil. Cool. You guys Taekwondo would just like when we Kung Fu came to, you guys would just forfeit. That's true, but that's cool. Yeah, I that's similar to like kind of what happened to me. I drove into a tree. I didn't hit these kids. Thank God. I almost could have killed these 2 kids. That would have been the worst. It's only gonna get worse, Dank. If it happened last night. the fucking bruising. He's gonna get all yellow and shit. That's good though. If it once it's itching, it means it's already starting to heal it up. If it's itching, you know. This weed reminds me. It's hash plant. Hash plant crossed with something else. It reminds me of when I was a kid. It's funny because I'm old now, and like I don't know. My friend out here, one of my good friends here, my connection. He's 27. I'm like, dude, you could be my kid. Like I'm 46. Like if I had a kid when I was 19, he'd be your age. Blows my mind. Because I don't feel that old. I'm 50. So I look 50. I'm just kidding. I feel it. Only when I crash on my bike. Now you have me scared to get on an electric bike. Here he was telling me all these past 2 days how, I should get a bike. Oh, this is great. Blah, blah, blah. And now he crashed on his bike. Nah. That's not. Yes. Exactly. Or, yeah. You know what I've learned to do in my elderly age? Is I literally start to slow down way before. I'm like super careful about everything. Of course, I spill everything and I still crash. But it's like when you get old, it's not like I can't do the skateboard tricks or bike tricks. It's just that when I fall, it hurts a lot more than it used to. I gotta lay there for a while. Yeah. But man, I'll tell you, my reaction time is crazy. That couple things, I went without methadone for a whole 48 hours because I spilled my dose. Like, it was everywhere. It's just like, bummer. What am I going to do now? You know? I got through it, though. My dad's birthday was September 4th. I was telling my story. If the Octomom has 8 kids, I know you did. I know. Yeah. That's what happens when you're on heroin, too. Really? You know what's crazy? I want to ask you guys this while you guys are on here. We always said call 911. You didn't say call 911 ever. Call 911. No. You said call 911. Call 911, right? So when it happened, that was something that immediately crossed my mind. I thought, that's weird. On the emergency numbers date? That's fucking bizarre. Because I had just signed in for work, so I had to put the date, right? And so then it happened, and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Why would it be the emergency phone number? I was already immediately skeptical, right? Everybody else is like, we're under attack. I'm like, yeah, not from anyone around outside of the U.S., but rather our own government. Our government did that shit. You know what they use? They use little kids spell casting. Literally, they spelled the words kite, must, hit, steal, fall. And Bush is sitting there with iPad Go with the book, and it's upside down. And he's looking at it. The guy walks over and says, "We're under attack, sir." The first plane just hit the building. It wasn't a plane, first of all. How many people, after the first one hit, okay, one hits, right? Everybody's got their, think about it, everyone that has just any camera, a phone, a video. Think about all the videographers. So the first one hits. Anyone could get all their camera equipment to film that. Then here comes another plane, right? And hits it. Where's all the video? Where's the pictures? Where are they? There should be millions. Millions. And there's not. And there weren't planes that hit it. It was a ritual. People were blinded. They didn't. It was a blinding spell, is what they call it. It's a binding spell. That's what this witch lady told me. My birthday is a holiday just because I was born that day. It's a national holiday, international holiday. Yeah. We knew it. Listen, really? But if you take well, I guess you're not claiming Ramadan or nothing, so. Fuck Valentine's Day, right? Anyway, so, you know how you'll find 9/11? I went back with fresh eyes, knowing what I know now about the Freemasons, the pyramid, and the eye, the whole thing. This whole satanic thing that's going on right now in the world, that's been going on for probably, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I think we're moving. I think we are raising ourselves to a higher vibration because I'm able to move things and also talk to people without only certain people that can do it. But they look at me and I'm like, whoa, we're both like, whoa, okay, and we can talk. I learned it from my 6-year-old niece. I swear to God. Her and all of her friends, they don't talk. I asked them, what the fuck? They said, we talk we just know. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Can you teach me? And she's like, yeah. Okay. Come on, Uncle Brady. She's so fucking cool. She looks like me, huh, Dank? My niece, Kira's Corner. She already has my niece is 6 years old, 7 now. She just turned 7. She has her own fucking YouTube channel called Kira's Corner, and Kira made it herself. She just went in and made it. Like, my sister's like, "What the fuck is this?" And she's like, "Oh, that's my YouTube page." She's all, "Yeah, I'm doing an unboxing." She's like, "Mom, give me that. Don't open that. I'm doing an unboxing on my channel." That's my niece, baby. My only unpacking video, I unpacked 3.5 grams of weed. Because I got it from the government. I'm like, okay, here's what it is. Like, it looks like from Kmart. It's a little box that hooks on those little ring things. Freaky Friday. That's not really. Remember that movie Saturday the 14th? It's like one of those spoof type movies. All right, well, what about it? What is it? It was Good Friday anyway. Everything is opposite too. You got to remember that. And it's scary because Aleister Crowley said, see, everybody's gone now. That's all right. I was going to go anyway. Really? You are? You guys, how can you guys both be in here and it says one person and that's my stalker? That's not you guys. Oh, you know what? I figured my stalker, I think, is a fucking bed. It shows I have one person in here out of all of us. No. What? This is bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. It's saying that it's saying there's one person in the chat room. Nah, that's bullshit. Yeah. Well, you guys are brave being my friend because my friends all die. Some of them. But death is not a bad thing per se. And it is a cool thing. And it doesn't matter. It's not me. It's yeah. It only says one, huh? Oh, if you go to the thing and it says me live one, yeah. But I think this, Chris. I think that like everyone dies. Yes. Oh, that brought me in. Oh. Everyone dies, yeah. But anyway, not everyone lives. Yeah, exactly. And to add on to that, I just remembered. It says religion is for those who fear going to hell. Spirituality is for those who have already been there. So it's just like what you're saying right there. If you don't know what bad is, you don't know what good is. If you don't know pleasure, you don't know pain. If you don't know pain, you don't know pleasure. So you gotta feel the pain sometimes. I don't know. And it should always say one for my stalker. She's always on there. When I come on, it takes a minute or two, but she comes on. I don't know if it's the feds. That's who I think it is now. It's the feds. Or I thought it was me for a while, but it's not. Because if no one's in here, it just says 0. It's still saying 1. And that it includes me. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's usually a couple people that come in here that don't say anything. And they ask me, can I just watch you guys talk and stuff? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Oh, I got it. Okay. Are like what? Oh, I know. I know. When you're a kid, though, you kind of have peer pressure. You want to know. I don't know. I was kind of a popular kid. I'm not saying I'm that great. I'm a piece of shit. No, I'm a friendly person. People nowadays, it's like everyone hates me in real life. They're like, "Shut up, man." Everyone's just assholes these days. I don't know. Not you guys. In real life, just some are cool, but I just don't even like people anymore. Because they all buy into this shit. I'm the outcast. It's like not even fun anymore. It's not even fun. Like I just. Really? Well, I'll tell you also too. My guy called me, and I had fallen asleep at my desk, and he called me and goes, "What is wrong with your phone, dude? I've been calling and calling and calling to try and get you to tell you I'm here." You know? Well, here's the thing. When they said, okay, everyone's gonna get a participant, we're gonna play soccer, right? Or any game, but we're not gonna keep score. Everyone gets a participation trophy. You send kids with that attitude out into the capitalist workforce, they're gonna get eaten alive. They don't know, they won't have a competitive drive. In a capitalist society like ours, you have to have a competitive drive or you're going to get chewed up. Oh, yeah. I could get you an Uzi anytime you want. I want to get an Uzi. I just don't have enough. I don't want to spend that much. For in case I'm not going to be using it more than a couple of times. And the thing is soon as I take out some soldier, I'm gonna go up and take all of his kick-ass weaponry, nice goggles and shit. See, I know the land. He doesn't. I'll be just laying low. I don't want to talk about that. My shit will start lagging. I'll start shape shifting. I know. It's insane. Never thought that would happen in America. People told me, Pete, that you know what people told me. I always knew that there would be that we would end up under a martial law, right, and under a new world order. Ever since Bush cackled that new world order thing, I've known it was going to happen. But people always told me, look, people will be begging for the military to come on the streets, begging for martial law, and they said, laugh at me now. This is what they said 2 years ago, 4 years ago. They said, laugh at me, Brady, but you're gonna be begging. People are gonna be begging for military present in their streets. And what are we begging for? Quell these riots with the military. And Trump, whom I don't like, I just think he's funny, said this. He said this scared me when he said this. He said, yeah, when we get the vaccine for this COVID thing, I'm hoping he just forgets about it. The New World Order pushing him to do it. Hopefully they try him. He's hoping they forget about it. But anyway, him not wearing a mask this whole time proves a lot to me about Trump. That's pretty cool that he wouldn't do it. And they were like, please, will you? Please. And he's like, no. And that is saying something. He's trying to tell you guys, don't do it. You don't have to do it. If the president don't have to do it, you don't have to do it. Period. But it's an insane, exactly, and you've got to be insane to live with it. What happened? Okay. Dude, some crazy shit is always happening to me. Yeah, it's weird though, my phone. What? I got some messages and they were from, right, I know. I know. Well, it is. I know. But now think about the opposite, Dank. This is what I was saying. Walmart is fucking martial law backwards or, anagram. I'm into anagrams. You guys got to watch my anagram videos of adrenal chromatin. It's crazy what they were doing. I mean, what words come out of what they're saying? Adrenochrome, all these bizarre sexual words come out of that. Like, that's just weird, right? Why would those two? It's like, why do these things have in common? Politicians, Hollywood actors, musicians, and just rich people. They're all kid fuckers. They fuck kids and they eat them too. Models like Chrissy Teigen, she's a model. She eats babies and she's a fucking pedophile. Oh my God, I almost threw up this morning. Listen, you guys, I swear to God. I watched, they had this thing, Google trapped me into watching this pedophilia thing. It was so disgusting. Listen to this, you guys. I was going to the bathroom, whatever, right? I was watching this thing on my phone. And I just watch YouTube and it says, short memories, like 10 short memories, right? And it's not anything it's just 10 videos that people made, right? Just whatever. And so I'm watching them. There was a couple pretty cool ones, like, people doing jumps and flips and doing shit like that. Then they go into this skit where there's this little kid, this little boy at school, and then these three, like, my niece, like 7-year-old girls, right? 7. Dancing, 3 of them, like, twerking and shit. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Right now? Like, oh my God. And it's just like, how could someone... And one of the little girls did the splits, right? Completely. And my niece is in ballet. She's a ballerina and she's really good at it, right? And when Chrissy Teigen said, well, there's something about when I see a 5-year-old girl do the splits that makes me want to put myself in jail. That's what Chrissy Teigen said. Because you want to fuck and eat, literally eat the person, the little girl. So it was like, it just hit, boom, and then the little girls turn into ladies, right? But they're wearing the same thing because the little girls were wearing they were wearing mini skirts that were like so small. It was just crazy. And they were like 7 years old and they were like twerking and shit. Then they turn into older ladies, right? Like 18, 19-year-old ladies. And the kid turns into a guy, and they're dancing, they're wearing, then they're hot as fuck, they have, they're wearing the same thing, but big, whatever, and they're adults now. And he goes over there to, like, want to fuck him, and they, like, face palm him, and that's it. Like, and I don't know why it was even on them, but it was like, like, I got trapped watching that real quick, right? Because they were going real fast through these little videos. Like, what the fuck is this? See, that's what they're trying to do, is do little things like that, right? So that it just tries to normalize it in your head. It's just weird, you guys. I don't like it. Having a niece and shit and knowing just how predatory people are out there toward little girls and boys. Whatever. Dude, all it was for the fucking politicians. They were just trying to waste time. to ride through so Biden didn't have to fucking show his face. The whole COVID thing is just politics. It was simply, and it's now being used, the masks, to dehumanize or muzzle and silence us. And it's a humiliation ritual, putting those masks on us. I don't wear them, I don't see people that much. So when I do, now people are all used to it. I see it and I'm like, oh my God, it's scary and weird. That it is a fucking Twilight Zone event for me. This whole thing. You could write this as a book and people would be like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Right? I'm going to name my book. It's going to be called this. Ready? You could write this book and call it, what the fuck does that mean? I'm so sorry, Dank. If I was there, man, I would give you some painkillers. I'm so sorry. I would be like, here, take some methadone. You'd be like, oh, I feel no pain. Yeah, it does that. But they do it because I've rewatched my shit and they'll skip ahead when I'm getting ready to say something really that is very serious. Yes, you can. You're right. There is a way. I know because I've had to do it, man. See, I just now got a picture from you. Just now. Oh, here's a great phone case idea. I make phone cases out of leather. You guys know that. I have some really cool ones I've made nowadays. Ooh, Chris. Those are nice. Week 4. Dang. Nice, Chris. Wow. Holy shit, dude. Holy crap. Yes. They getting that sugar, baby. They loving that sugar. Oh, cool. That the jug gives me it gives me perspective. Yeah, they are sugar. You did, and they are. No, you gotta really stay away from them. Right now is where you really want to fuck with them, but this is right when I have a little thing that I look at mine. It's like one of those jeweler things, kind of, right? That you put in your eye, and I look really close on them. They have ones that you can plug into your phone and then put them on the buds or whatever, and then on your phone it'll show the tricone. And when the exact time, literally to the minute, is they say, do it when, oh, hey, what's up, girl? Cool. Hey, I went to your channel and watched your thing today. I can hear you a lot better now. Whatever you did, your channel's loud now. So, I mean, it's just physically I can hear it better now. Before I couldn't hear you very well. So your channel's doing good, man. Thanks for coming by. Oh, you did? That's why then. I'm going to have to do that however you do it. I'm going to call the Geek Squad, whatever they are, whatever. Nate? Nah. Okay. Bye-bye. At least you guys have school. No, it's cool though. My sister had, my niece has been homeschooled anyway. She was being already homeschooled, so it doesn't even matter to them. But what Trump is doing is cool. Is he's attaching the money to the child, so every kid has a number or whatever, and they can choose if they want to go to a private school, it'll pay for that. If they want to go to a public school, it'll pay for that. If they want to go to this school over here, or if they want to get homeschooled, you can use the money to buy the homeschool equipment and shit. Trump knows what's up about that shit. I mean, he knows what to do. Oh, of the trichomes, looking at the trichomes. When, bye, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. See, my sister, yeah, she just has a bunch of friends and they all do it, so they get social. But before that, she was like, yeah, I want her to be social, but I don't want her to learn no history or anything from those idiots. Anyway, okay. Be safe. She's a sweetheart. So what I was saying, oh, the trichomes. You literally, I had a thing and it was like 90 times, or maybe it went clicked 30, 60, 90 times, and it had a light and a thing. But you can get ones for your phone now where it just plugs into your phone, and it has a wire, it has a little camera on there, and you just put it on the buds, and you can look at it on your phone and it'll show you. But anyway, the trichomes, they come out, and they look like a mushroom shaped, right, under a magnifying glass. Well, what will happen is the trichomes will grow and grow, and it'll be clear, and it'll be clear, crystal clear, right? And then it'll shoot the cloudiness into the trichome, and you're supposed to harvest to get it perfectly is right when the cloudiness is shot into the like mushroom top of the trichome, right? And or you can let it keep going. So if you do it right then, if you do it more crystally, then it's more speedy, I guess. If you do it more amber colored, if you let them go, like if you let them go naturally and die, the trichomes turn amber. So once the trichomes shoot up in there, and you'll see the visible sugar. That's why, and you can see it in these pictures, Chris. And so when it looks like someone literally took sugar and went like that on your buds, which it looks like. Now it's just let them keep pumping it out, stress them out. You gotta just stress them out, freak them out, man. Like the best plant I've ever had got flooded and struggled. That's the struggle is what makes them just pump out that fucking resin. Pump. Like when it's really hot, they pump out resin to block it from the sun. Or the other thing I would used to do when I was growing inside is and when it was winter, or even I'd turn on my air conditioner and I would get it as cold as I could in my grow room, because then it thought, oh shit, it's winter. We gotta fucking, it's not making seeds, but it doesn't know that, right? And so it just starts pumping out resin and shit. It's pretty cool, but they're close. They're getting very close. I mean, it's already they're sugary. I'm just saying, be careful. Don't let them go amber. You don't want them to go amber, but you don't want to do them too early either. I always do them too early. I admit that I fuck up all the time. I do them early because I don't. I always I should never do it too early. After so many years, you'd think You know, you wouldn't, but I do. It's always something. I'm like, out of weed. I'm like, but I have these plants. It's probably just because you have them for a half a year or whatever, and so you're always around. So in a half a year, you're gonna be dry at some point, probably. And you're at 4, so 4 more. Bam! They're gonna be like this. And then so 85% smaller would be about this size. So the bud that would be like this size, a bud that is this size, when it's dry is only like this size. It's 85%. But I'm just saying, no. Let it go. It'll go. They'll go for I don't know, 4 more weeks. Let's see. Where are you at? You're on the you're up in, I think you're up in Pacific Northwest area. Don't you guys go mushroom picking like all the time? I would. It's weird how mushrooms grow overnight and then they're like this big. I want to put a camera out there. See, Dank, I knew it. You have some just right there, huh? They're everywhere. Oh, you live in Missouri, that's right. Where do you live, Dank? I always forget, you guys. You guys are, well, the Earth is confusing. I forget her name. It's Ellis or something. Oh, yeah. Do you like the Beastie Boys? The old Beastie Boys, like Paul's Boutique? You should listen to that album, and Dank, you will love it. After a while, at first you'll be like, what is this shit Brady's trying to have me listen to? Wait till you fucking listen to it. Because it has all the Long Island and Brooklyn fucking haunts. They talk about all the different places that you'll know about. It's so cool. The Beastie Boys, man. That's sad. Adam MCA. Adam Yao. He died. He did. That sucks. But you know what? The last show that I went to of theirs. Hey, oh no way! Is that rapper? Did you get that? I sent it. I put it up. Did you get it? He's like, yeah, I'm corny. I fucking this and that and the other, right? Is that who you're talking about? And I sent it to you guys. I put it on my Facebook page, and I said, you guys, listen to this guy. He's hilarious. Yeah, huh? Did you watch his corn one? But his actual rap, I saw the corn one, right? And I just thought it was funny. And then I watched his actual rap, and it's like, wow, someone's actually rapping again? Like, I haven't heard someone actually really rap, and not, like, these kids will rap off of their phones in concert. They'll be sitting there, rap, they'll just stop. And it'll just keep playing like Milli Vanilli, but the crowd doesn't care. It's just weird the way kids are now. It's so weird. You didn't tell me about him. I found him. I don't know how I found him. Maybe I found him from you then, because he just showed up in my feed. And I was like, who's this guy? It was that corny one. I was laughing. Then I watched his next one, and it was hilarious. I mean, no, and it was good. It was like, wow, someone's not just rapping drill rap, or not even drill rap, trap rap. I don't know what you call it. Emo rap. Practically Drake and Jay-Z and shit. Oh, Thug Life on Tupac? Oh boy, why don't you go look that up again? Because he went to Juilliard School of Theater and he was a fucking ballet major. Thug Life comped at my ass. Tupac. I got the receipts. I'm making a video. I don't have a big enough platform, but I want to expose that fool. I'm gonna get 6ix9ine to do it because he got so much heat for he exactly. Same with Eminem. Think about it. The E's are 33. The M 33. E 33. If you spell it Eminem, I mean Marshall Mathers 30. Everything's 33 around Eminem. Dude, I mean, come on. Eminem singing, going, Jesus, floating over these beats and ease so freely. Jesus, how can shit be so easy? It's like fucking Bob Dylan when he wrote these amazing songs and was like, how? I don't know how it was so easy. I did it in 5 minutes and it's awesome. Stuff because he's got the jinn, what they call the jinn. The jinn, you're possessed. The genie. They used to say Bob Dylan had the jinn. Or Jimi Hendrix. Oh, man, he was jamming. He had the jinn right there, they would say. He had the jinn. That means you were possessed. You were... Something was... No, you were a conduit for something spiritual. Let me tell you something, okay? I'm only going to say this one more time to people. And I'm just saying, I'm just saying about, just because you mentioned Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is not dead, okay? He's not stupid. Jeffrey Epstein, they came out and they did it like they always did with the old fucking one or the other, right? They come out and they go, oh, well, they create this distraction of, well, did he die? Did he commit suicide or was he murdered? They didn't say, well, probably he's not there because he has dirt on every single person in the world. And he's not dumb. So when they catch him, he goes, okay, what are you going to do? Put me in prison? I have 20 people that are going to send out your names. And all the flight logs and everything and the pictures. And he's not stupid. So he'd be like, I suggest you take these off, suck my dick, and get me a limo. Motherfucker. Everybody's going down. And that's just the facts. He had shit on the fucking royal, he had shit on the royal family. Just of what we know about. The royal family. Presidents, prime ministers, popes. Fucking killing little kids, fucking them, eating them, doing anything. To join it, you had to have proof. You had to like rape and kill a kid on camera to be able to go to that island. That way he had that. And that way he could always be free because he would say, hey, if one hair of my head gets harmed, 20 fucking different political news outlets are going to be getting your face and the proof and pictures of you killing a little kid and fucking him and drinking his blood and blah, blah, blah. Okay, go get well. Dank, or get some painkillers. Later, Dankster. But do you see what I'm saying? And so instead of saying, so they immediately went, okay, they made this big deal about the guards and how could he kill himself with wet toilet? He hung himself with wet toilet paper. But I'm just saying, they're trying to, they don't even give you the option of, they make it already a thing like, oh, did they let him get murdered or did they murder him? Or did he commit suicide? They don't say, nah, he walked out the front fucking door because he, like, I'd be like, number one, fuck you. Like, I got so much dirt on everybody. There's just no way. Same, and I will say the exact same thing for fucking jizz all over Lane Maxwell's face, right? So, and they're hardcore. They're not stupid. They've been doing this for like 40 years, 30 years. They are not dumb. Believe me. I guarantee you they are both alive and well. And I guarantee they are both eating lobster. So, probably on a yacht somewhere. They're not in Vietnam. Okay? She's not in jail wanting to go to Gen Pop, because that's what they were trying to say. No. That bitch is like the heir to some fortunes and shit. Come on, man. To use a line from Joe Biden, come on, man. That's a malarkey. You're a lion. You're a dog. You're a lion, dog faced pony soldier. Which would be there is only one weapon. Wait. I'll tell you what it is. I know what it is already, Christopher. I swear to God. You can call me stupid or whatever. You can make fun of me. But there is not only is not only you can't even add. There is only one answer. There's only one solution. Every other way they win. Okay, there's only one solution, and I think you know what it is. We have got to be realizing only spirituality can save fucking mankind. That's just a fact. I mean, come on, man. Like, spirituality, that's it. There is not, bombs won't save us, no, any kind of government. Morality. We need to stop fucking, not we, but people, human beings need to stop being so fucking, so into physical stuff and be more into their spirituality and less into the physical. I think that's why God did the Mandela effect, so that people would wake up and say, holy shit, this stuff's barely even real, that we're living in. And it is. It's just a construct that our ears and our eyes, our senses, our third eye, our gut, that's the only true compass that we have is our morality that God gave us when we were born. I mean, how would I automatically know not to rape some bitch or kill some motherfucker or steal from people? Because I would do it and then feel horrible. Why? Where does that come from, right? Like, and then when I see people, and this is what was scary about the Bible and stuff, I was like, wait, there's people that don't know that's not okay. I didn't know how to say it, but that's how I meant. Like, wait, I have a buzzer in my head that goes off if I'm gonna do something like that. Like, say, for example, and this is not real, but I'm just making up a story. Say I'm at a party, okay, and I'm drunk, whatever. I go in the upstairs bathroom. I shut the door, I'm pissing, and then I get done pissing. I turn around and it's like the hottest cheerleader ever. She's in the bathtub, and she's like, or something, and I could go fuck with her and do whatever, but it's like giant alarm bells in my head going, dude, no, you shouldn't, no, don't do that. Like, that's not how you don't do that. That's wrong. So, I mean, like something like that, right? Or like if I see someone hurting someone or an animal, I'm going to kick their ass. Like, that's just the way I am. and it's hardwired into me. It's not, and then what scares me is people. When I found out that the Bible bothered me so much because I was like, how can it have rules like this if they don't know that already? Like, you don't know, like, to share into things like that, like common human decency. And I'm like, people really need a book or a whole thing to tell them that. They don't just have a buzzer. That's how I said it to and they're like, "What do you mean buzzer?" And I explained what I was telling you. And when I was really little, I said, if I want to do something bad, it says no, a buzzer goes off and says no. So I didn't get it because I already had it built in and take it for what it is. Like, you know what it's like to listen to this. Yeah, and they come home and expect them to be right. Just, oh yeah, come on home and just go right into society working. And you just killed a bunch of babies and watched all this shit in Vietnam, and you're hooked on heroin and stuff. So now come on and yeah, work. You know, go assimilate into society normally. Now, you know, and the VA's crap. But really bothers me. That, Christopher, because I have PTSD. I know you do, and you're my friend, and other people that are my friends have it, and I have it, and it just pisses me off. They don't have it. They're called sociopaths. A sociopath literally doesn't feel bad. Now I can admit there are certain people I could kill and not even think twice about it. Just walk up and go boom and never lose an ounce of sleep, like Rosie O'Donnell. Just be like, whatever. I'd be like, I say that, but when I think about it now, it just sounds dumb when I say it out loud. Could who? Just people? Fuck. No, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's our place to know yet. When we're ready to know. And hey, you know what you should do, Christopher? And this is what I do. Is I just ask God. You know, I told you how I made a relationship with God. Now when I have a question like, can they be cloned or engineers? That's my question. He'll tell me. He'll be like, yes or no. Or he'll be like this or that. He'll tell me. And so you should get a relationship with this guy, you know, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. He'll totally answer. It's God. It answers questions for you and shit. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. I guess, you know, you can get any answer for any question. Oh my God. This is a trip. Holy shit. Oh my God. You guys, I'm gonna have to tell you guys real quick how this is. I pick up pennies only if they're heads up and I make a wish. If they're not heads up, I flip them over so someone else can pick it up heads up and get a wish. But I was sitting here and I was taking my methadone and I take a little bit out. I put it in my fund for the day that I have to go, so I'm not feeling like shit anymore. And I spilled my whole dose, my full one for the day. And I was like, no. I was all over the floor right here. Just, I was fucked, right? And I was just like, shit. So I just said, well, I'm just going to just not worry about it and just take my normal pills and stuff. And then, so when I was walking, so I went and got smokes or something. And on my way back, there was a penny heads up, and I'm like, and I picked it up, and to make a wish, I go, man, I hope I just don't even think about that or remember that. I hope I feel totally normal, and that's just it's just fine. Don't even trip on it, right? And I just now came home, so then I grabbed the penny, right, and I was like, oh. I grabbed the penny, heads up, and I was like, when I make a wish, I kiss the penny and I make a cross. It's just something I just do. I don't know why. And I make a wish, and my wish was that. So just now, I looked down and I know it wasn't there. There's nothing on my floor except it's dirty. And then there was a penny sitting right there, heads up, right where my methadone spilled, right in the middle. You can see where it spilled, and it was sitting right in the middle of it. What a trip, right? And I made it through that day. That was 2 days ago. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll get back on. Yeah, it says 3. I don't know. It's weird, man. I need to figure out how to get my computer. It's slow too. It's slow too. I gotta figure out how to like defrag my shit. What happened? What happened? I hope I didn't shapeshift. Is it free? Well, actually, to be honest, right? We'll do it over the phone because it's a lot of shit. But my cloud isn't backing up. I think, and it's been fucking my computer up and making it slow and dragging on my slot machine thing. So it's not really. It's probably not the like what you think. I think it's just my computer. But I do know that I am on the shit and that there is shit. What's up? Did you call your doctor? See, now there's 3. 3, that's right. I smoke more weed than cigarettes. And I smoke a lot of cigarettes. Oh my god. But I'm gonna watch Paul Joseph Watson. What happened to Matt Drudge? You guys should watch his channel. It's really cool. He's from London. What? That's not right. That's not right. And the whole time it's saying there's 3 people in here. That's you 2 plus another person, I guess. My stalker. Or the government. Or myself. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out. Could be one of my ex-girlfriends. Now there's 3 people. Oh no, there was 3 people. That's really weird. Huh. I need to like clean or do whatever I have to do to my computer to get it to work. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go. I'll be back. I gotta go do some shit. You know what, too, Alex? Listen to me. My fucking. There it goes. My mouse. I'm gonna buy a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, so I can actually. Then I'll probably sit in my bed and just burn holes. And I love you guys. You're my family. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be crazy right now, and I am are crazier than I am already. We'll talk, Chris. I'm proud of you on those. And Dank, I am really sorry, brother. You're gonna be okay. Get yourself some medicine. But even for right now, take some fucking ibuprofen, dude. That'll help your muscles because it's an anti-inflammatory. Um, like Emprin or Amprin, the shit for PMS, that's good for your muscles too. Okay, Dank. Um, if I was there, I would give you this shit these oils that I have that my sister does. But take that, take ibuprofen and take a lot. Take like 1,000 milligrams, and take it'll help your muscles and it'll help your pain. But also call your doctor and say, look, I'm at between a 0 and 10. I'm at 9. You know, and you probably are. And good luck, dude. You're gonna heal. You're young, and the kids now heal so fast, dude. You're fine. Anyway, dude. I have scars all over myself, and I'm proud of them because every one of them has a story, and I learn a lesson. And shit. But just take care, man. I'll be back on in a little while, okay? I'm glad I caught you. I'm glad you came on, man. I was like, no, Dank. You don't know what happened. He's in the hospital. I fucking got on there. Bam, Dank. Right on, brother. I'll talk to you soon. Feel better.